Rabbit trails.
What's going on, rabbits? It's episode 7.
That's right.
Dude, fantastic.
We've come a long way.
Come a long way,
three
dude.
episodes.
This is like almost an entire Netflix series.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, put us on.
There's series that are like 4 episodes.
Yeah.
So we've already surpassed When They See Us.
Honestly,
we're bigger than When They See Us.
Yeah, that's right.
A trending show.
Dude, there's so much like nonsense on Netflix. Like,
dude,
we could have a show, and it would make sense. They'd be like,
so much nonsense.
What are you guys on? Netflix? Oh.
Netflix? Oh, right.
Right. What do I search? I don't know. They just were on it.
I couldn't tell you.
I don't even watch it. But I want to dive in to today's topic because it irks the oh man, it irks me so bad. I don't even know how to say how bad it irks me.
It irks me less than it used to, but I used to have a job where it irked me to Kingdom Come.
There's there's exceptions to this. I understand these like okay, let's say you live. Okay, first of all, the topic is sitting outside a business before it opens.
Before it opens.
Like, you're just you haven't even showed up to work yet. And when you pull in the driveway, someone is sitting there waiting. Like, you have to go in, open the register, probably clean up, check inventory, do all these things. And they're just sitting there like they have nothing else to do with their time, which they do because they're spending their time sitting in the parking lot, rushing you, not like actually like verbally like being like, hey, can you hurry up? But just being there before I even unlock the door.
Yeah.
Go somewhere else, like for a little bit. Where were you before
Spend
this?
a little extra time getting ready.
Yeah, if you were at home and you know the place isn't open until like 9 and it's like 8:30, maybe wait at home until 9.
Put on a little perfume.
The place isn't going anywhere.
You drive from your house to there every day.
Yeah.
And you choose not to change the time that you do it.
I understand if like, let's say you went and worked out with like a buddy or something super early in the morning.
I'm not going to say.
On my end.
Okay.
Because you don't work out.
Say.
Yeah. I'm going to say.
Well, I'm just not going to say.
I'm going to speak. You shut your mouth.
All right.
So let's say you're working out with like a buddy or something, and it's like...
I'm not going to say.
Shut up.
You said, let's say. What do you expect me to do?
Let's say...
You say.
I say...
I say. I say.
I say that I'm going to say that let's say, and you just don't say anything. Me and my situation will say, and you say nothing.
Let's say let's say I say. You say, let's say I say.
So let's say that. So let's say that it's like. So let's say it's like 8 in the morning. Okay.
Okay.
You went to work out with a buddy, and your favorite sub sandwich shop opens at like 10. You know, scratch that breakfast joint because that makes more sense. Your favorite breakfast joint doesn't open up till 9. Mm-hmm. You guys work out maybe 45 minutes, and you're like, well, I'm gonna go wait in the parking lot for 15 minutes until it opens up. Yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. You show up at 9, or I'm sorry, you show up at 8:45. It opens up at 9. You have to, first of all, they have to open the doors, show up to work, open the doors, get everything ready. What you order is already going to take maybe 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes to be made.
They have to heat up the oven.
They got to heat everything up, and you're sitting there like, man, this is taking forever. And then
I'm dissatisfied.
Yeah, you're dissatisfied because you just don't want to spend.
But it's your fault.
It's your fault. Do stairs or something. Waste some time. Make conversation with other people. Wait until...
Or go the logical route. Because I get this, people will say, that's no big deal. People will disagree with that. I get that. But when you bring logic into it, why would you go wait?
The rapper Logic, you bring him into it?
I would bring him into it.
Yeah?
I hope that he wouldn't cuss at me when I brought him into it.
He seems pretty cool.
Okay, well, I don't know him personally.
Me neither. I've seen him in like
Oh, okay.
stuff. He seems cool. Like so Logic shows up and
Anyways,
he's like
Logic
spitting a
shows
freestyle.
up. The entity of Logic shows up.
Okay.
As well as the rapper too.
Okay.
He's the guy.
So you have double Logic.
He's the guy coming to the establishment early.
Okay. Logic's coming early?
Yes.
Oh man,
Okay.
I hope he doesn't do that.
Follow me here.
Okay.
So, here's the Logic, not the person, but
Okay.
the thing. You know, the.
The expression?
I don't think
That's not an
that
expression.
is.
Sorry.
It's like a technicality. No.
Anyway,
It's
the
like a
Logic.
structure. I don't know what it would be. Now I'm confused in my own.
It's fine. It's fine. So
Okay. Anyways.
yeah.
You bring Logic into it because you're saying, why not show up early? It's no problem. Like, I'm tired of working out. I'm gonna go sit in the parking lot of the breakfast joint until it opens up so I can walk right in. Okay. Bring Logic into that. Why would you decide to go wait at the closed establishment instead of waiting at the open establishment that you've been at for 45 minutes until you can go to there and walk in the door? Doesn't make any sense. Wait at the open place. Why go wait at the closed place? Tell me one good reason why it would make sense for you to wait at the closed establishment and walk in the door when it opens rather than waiting at the open establishment, going there at the time that you're supposed to, and walking in the door at the same exact time that you would be if you were sitting in the closed parking lot, annoying all of the people on staff.
That's right.
All you're doing is creating negativity.
Because even if you're like, oh no, it's no hurry. I'm just hanging out, killing time. Still, it's like I know the under meaning by you saying that.
Yeah.
Because if I were in your shoes, I would be annoyed that we're not opening fast enough for you.
Exactly. They're sitting there, and the person, if you're opening the store, you know for a fact that person is sitting in their car, impatient.
That's right.
And you're going, I don't care.
And then they're
The
thinking,
sign says, open at blank.
at.
Not before. Not, sometimes we open early when people show up in the parking lot and whine.
Yeah, it doesn't.
No! And by
happen.
whine, I mean sit there silently and just like sit in that, you know?
Yeah.
In
And
their
then you
car.
leave with a bad taste in your mouth. We're like, well, I'm not going there again.
Yeah.
And then, sometimes food is like either like lukewarm or like not that great because you got it super early. And the reason why is because you didn't even give the people enough time to heat everything up. I've never been
Shame on you.
I've never even been in the food industry though, so like this expression could be completely wrong in some ways, but it sounds right to me.
Well, you're at a place that opens up early.
That's
Whatever.
true. Yeah.
You know?
I am.
You know?
And sometimes when people sit outside of it, I'm like, like if it's someone I know though, like that I see regularly though, I'm like, okay, I get it. Like, cause I know you're in here to get something, but at the same time, I'm like, couldn't you just wait just a little longer?
I don't get it.
I don't know.
You gotta either be all in or all out, you know? Like, if you had...
Cause me personally, I'll wait until, like, if I'm gonna go to an establishment and it's early, I will leave, like, at opening time. If not 5 to 10 minutes later.
See, that's what I do too.
Cause I'm like, they need time to, like, still, like, set
Exactly.
everything up. Yeah.
That or I'll wait until I believe that I'm going to make it there right at the time that it opens. And
Yeah.
I walk in the door as soon as they open the gate.
Yeah.
No problem with that either.
Yeah.
But I don't show up before. Or at least, okay? I am a structured man, okay? Boy. I wouldn't say I'm a man yet. I'm a lad.
I mean, you got facial hair. You could pass as a man.
A young boy.
You can go into an R-rated movie. I'd say you're a man.
Whatever, you know? I mean, whatever you guys want to say. I'm just, you know...
You can't have one of these
I'm
yet.
trying to humble myself. For those listening, he's lifting up an alcoholic beverage.
It's a White Claw.
I can't drink that because I'm not 21.
You know,
I'm proud that I have not underage drank my entire life.
the great Trevor Wallace said.
We're going to talk about the Walmart story.
Oh, yeah.
going to
We
talk
were
about
supposed to talk about
No, I
that.
talked to my dad and my stepmom, and they said they didn't know that was a law.
Thank you.
And
Finally.
they're adults, the wisest people I know.
Dude,
and they didn't know.
I'm telling you, everyone that told us, like, oh, you didn't know about that
Yeah,
law?
that's
was
what I
pulling,
told them.
They were pulling one of these right here. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you didn't know that?
You didn't
Yeah.
know that was a law? When the frick did
There
that
are
come out?
sarcastic expressions on our face for those of you who cannot see us.
Yeah.
But they, here's what they were doing. The kids only knew it because they were trying to underage drink, like a bunch of idiots.
Yeah, way back in the day, they'd
bunch
see
of dumb
or
kids.
Well, I'm not gonna say because I was one of those. I would underage
dumb
drink back in
kids.
my day.
Dumb kids.
I'm not gonna lie, I did it.
Hey, you're not gonna lie. Say you're a dumb kid.
I'm a dumb kid.
Just own that.
I'm 21 and I'm still a dumb
I'm a
kid.
dumb kid.
I'm still a dumb kid. I think, yeah. Every day of my life, I'm a
Say you're a dumb kid. I'm a dumb kid. There you go. Just say it again.
You've never had an alcoholic beverage in your life,
I've not even sipped.
and you're still a dumb kid.
I am absolutely a dumb kid.
What the hell are you? Just face it, Kevin. If you're a dirtbag, say you're a dirtbag.
Just say it.
I am a dirtbag.
I am a dirtbag. What did he say?
Okay.
Get real.
Get real,
Get
Kevin.
real, Kevin.
All right. So the Walmart story.
Oh my goodness.
So I am 21 years of age. I have the right to purchase an alcoholic beverage when I so please.
Can we rephrase this? Let's say, I kind of want to rephrase it as in like the gun thing. Say, I'm 21. I have the right to bear alcohol.
So I have the right to bear liquids.
What?
I have the right to bear the alcohols.
That's right.
I have the right to drink when I wanna. Okay. So we go into Walmart. I'm getting some groceries, doing my thing.
I'm just taking a ride with my best friend.
Yeah, he's just
invited me
along for the ride. That's
Yeah.
right.
I'm just along for the ride. That's purely what I'm there for, is for the ride.
Yeah, he's there. He's
Adrenaline.
He's the backup. He's
I also help him shop.
Yeah, sometimes I just don't read things and I
Okay.
grab things I shouldn't, and then I
Yeah.
gotta go back to Walmart and return it
It's
because I don't take the time to read. You know,
he's getting better.
Yeah,
He's getting better. I'm training him.
I'm just a quick trigger. You know, I just see it.
You
I get
really
it.
pull it. You
Yeah.
pull the trigger. You have a
I
pistol,
really-
a semi-automatic pistol, and you do this number.
I empty that chamber.
You just like fling the
I
trigger.
pull it, dude.
If you were at 11 Western times, I'm convinced you'd be the best quick draw guy.
I'd be a sharpshooter.
You'd smash that freaking hammer.
Dude. That's right. Sometimes when I'm sleeping at night, I wake up, I'm doing this number right here.
Dude,
Finger
he's
just
pulling
clicking.
the trigger.
Mind you, I've only shot a gun maybe like once or twice in my life.
I don't like shooting guns.
Yeah, ever since I always tell that joke to Brandon. I'm always like, ever since my parents died when I was in that alleyway at 8 years
it's
old.
so funny.
He's like, is that from Batman Begins? I'm like, no, that happened to me, dude. He's like, your mom's like,
yeah, just Batman Begins, not every other Batman origin ever.
yeah,
Just Batman Begins.
Yeah,
just that one.
not that trash Batman v Superman movie.
Yeah, that's freaking stupid.
So we go into Walmart. Gage is along for the ride. I'm grabbing my groceries, and then I'm like, I want to grab some White Claws because the great Trevor Wallace says, you know, there are no laws when drinking claws. Everyone knows about this, okay? So I'm like, I want to be lawless. I want to be able to drink it.
He wants to be lawless.
I want no laws in my household. Or if I step out, if a cop pulls me over and he's like, "Are you drinking and driving?"
You
I'm like,
flash the White Claw.
"Yeah, I flash the White Claw." And he's like, "You have a good day,
free
sir."
to go. Yeah. He goes, free to go.
It'll hold up
I've
in court.
seen it happen.
Yeah, it'll hold
with
up in
my
court.
eyes. Badge number 334.
It won't actually hold up in court. I do not recommend that you do that.
Badge number was not based off of anything real. I just purely made up that number in my head.
right.
The
Okay,
number
so
334 did not exist before I said that.
Okay, so I grab a case of White Claws, mango, if you must know, and
Bingo, if you must know.
yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Dude, I'm spitting bars. I don't even
Dude,
know it.
I am just wowed right now.
Dude,
In awe.
I'm a lyricist at heart, dude. I'm just an art for
That's
the
a
heart.
big word.
Dude,
A lyricist.
I mean,
Good job, man.
NF just says it a lot.
Okay,
so
that makes sense.
Yeah. So, okay, grab the mango. We go to checkout. Now, I don't want to hear people hearing this and being like, oh, he didn't know that. Because like you just said, two grown adults didn't know that. So,
Yeah.
So we go up to the checkout. I got my claws. I got my fish, my chicken, all the things that I need for my healthy eating lifestyle.
That's right.
Partially. Okay. So, mind you, I'm super tired. I don't know why, but I was super tired.
He's drained.
And we were checking out, and the lady, I was putting my stuff on the counter, and
Older
she's
woman.
like, she was like, how about you move your stuff so the lady behind you can sit her stuff down?
And
Like,
mind you, she judged us right off the bat.
right off the bat, like, exactly how I just said it is how she gave it to me.
She said that.
To which
Just like that.
to me is like, you think I'm a child and I'm being a jerk. I turn around and the lady's holding like all her groceries. Mind you, she could have gotten a cart. She could have done
Mind
that.
you.
But she was
Could
holding
have
it.
gotten a card.
She was holding it, and that's fine.
That's fine.
And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't see you.
Apologize.
I would have like let you go in front of me if I'd have seen you. And she's like, no, you're fine. Like, she was super sweet.
He would have. He would have done that.
So the lady's got this weird judgmental look on her face while she's
Right off the bat.
while she's bagging the stuff. And then Gage is just the fun guy he is.
Chipper.
Every time we go somewhere, and he's like, what were you saying? Like, hey, let me bag your groceries for you.
I said something along the lines of, "Hey, sir, would you give me a quarter if I bagged your groceries?" Acting like, a kid off a movie, that has a paper route, and he lives in like a old town type thing, and he's just like old guy at the grocery store, and he walks in and he kind of looks around.
First job, he's trying to be
like
chipper.
It's not even his job though. He just is like, "Would you give me a quarter so I can go to the store and get a Coca-Cola?"
Oh, okay.
I was trying a little sponsorship action in front of the lady. She didn't appreciate it.
Yeah, I
chuckled.
chuckled. I chuckled. But
That's what I go along for the ride for.
The look she gave us though was like, "How about you guys grow up?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "You work at Walmart, and you're like 100 years old."
It's even worse because she like chuckled at me, but it was like a condescending like.
Like, seriously,
Are
you're
you
doing
serious
that right now?
And I was like, yeah, I am serious. Is this happening in real life?
So then,
obviously, what a dumb question.
So then we get to the clause, and she's like, "I'm gonna need to see his ID."
Pointing at me.
And I go,
young little kid bagging groceries for an old man.
I go, "Oh no, he's not buying it. I'm 21." And she goes, "Yeah, well, I'm gonna need to see his ID." And I was like,
and I said,
"Oh, he's not.
I'm
21.
20. Yeah, I was like, "Oh, I'm 20."
And she goes, "Well, then you can't get it." And I was like, "So I'm 21, but because he's not, I gotta wait a whole nother year before I can buy alcohol again?"
I'm 21. I'm spending the money that I earned in my job, coming out of my bank account, going into my car, then into my apartment, into my fridge, then into my hand, and into my mouth. That's 11 personal things going on with Josh, all going directly to him.
So then I was like, "What?" And Gage is like, "Okay."
Josh shut down at this point.
Yeah, at this
he was
point,
drained.
There were so many different things going on. Like, I felt bad about the lady. I didn't like the way this lady, the checkout lady, was like talking to us, and then she lays this whammer on me.
Her aura was off.
Yeah, her chakras, whatever
Not
that
aligned.
is, not aligned.
So out of line.
So I'm thrown off here. The chakras, the auras, all of it's metaphorically just strangling me.
Yeah. It was like her spirit left her body and was strangling Josh.
So Gage was like, "Okay, can I just
I was
leave?"
more outraged than he was because I figured he would be pretty upset. He was like drained socially. He doesn't like when there's a ton of people at Walmart. Who does? Okay? So he's like, okay, whatever. He doesn't really care that much at this point. He
At
just
this
wants
point,
to
I just want to leave.
I'm more outraged than he is because
It's a dumb
it's my
law.
fault. It's my fault that he can't get it, and I feel bad. I'm like, if I just stayed home, he could have gotten everything at the grocery store that he wanted. So I'm like, this is my burden that I put on him, and it's because I'm 20, and this lady won't catch it, give us a break. But mine, like, the thing is that obviously she couldn't just like judge it for herself and pass it on. If it's a law, it's a law. But there's one thing I said was, you judge the card, not the character. I said, you know what?
Except he didn't say it like that deep. He was like, "Can you just judge the character, not the card?"
Well, I said, judge the card, not the character, huh? And it wasn't anything like I was trying to be offensive. That's just what I said. Because she, like, everything that we were saying was just bouncing right off her. She's like, "I don't care, it's law." But she didn't say Texas law, she just said Walmart law. And I'm like,
yeah,
this isn't its own country, so.
She was like, "They're super strict there. They're super strict here." I was like, "I go to the liquor store where, like, that's all they sell, and they have yet to card me."
Well, it's not even that. Like,
I mean, I don't mind. Yeah, I
it.
don't mind that. Like, I mean, I don't.
It's just the fact that.
Yeah, it's just the fact
I'm
that
not
it's
partaking.
Like,
I'm not buying. Given, the whole law is because they don't want underage drinking. They don't want people buying drinks for underage people. Whatever. Like, I think that's a good law when you're not. I don't know. Because it's all we're all just making it relative to us.
Yeah.
And people who know us know that that's like.
But
for our situation, we thought this was bull crap.
Yeah,
I
because
understand having the law because I think underage drinkers are dummy dumbs.
And I have been a dummy dumb because I've done that.
I told one of my friends that listens to this podcast that he was a fool for doing such a thing.
You told me that yesterday.
In his own apartment.
You called me a fool for just, I don't know, doing stuff.
What did...
I don't know. I think I was walking the other day and you just looked at me and you were like, what a fool. I was like, what?
I feel like that definitely did not happen.
It's probably happened before.
Probably.
Yeah, it's probably happened before.
I just call it like I say it, you know?
Yeah, okay.
Even if I'm wrong.
Okay.
I'll own that.
So anyway, so Gage is, super outraged. She's like, okay, I'll just leave. And she's like, you can't do that.
I'm not making a scene. I'm not making a scene.
He's not making a scene.
I'm just poking fun.
Yeah. And then Gage is like, I can't leave this establishment, so I'm trapped.
Yeah, I was like, can I leave the store? She's like, no, you cannot leave the store. I said, so I can't leave the store. How am I supposed to get home?
And then I'm like, okay, Gage is getting really mad, and I feel like I was like, you know what? It's fine. And then she was like, I'll put this back for you. And I was
I said, do you know who I am? I am on a podcast called Rabbit Trails. I'm super famous.
And she was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Here,
you can't do this to me.
Take all the White Claws you want.
Yeah, she was like, I'll buy them for you.
I didn't actually have them.
No, none of that just happened.
So anyway, we left quite dumbfounded. And I was like, you know what? We'll go to Walgreens.
I was found dumb. I really was.
Yeah, you were a fool.
I was found dumb at the end of it.
We get in the car and Gage is like, oh look, you can just go inside right now, grab them, and no one can say anything.
That's right.
We were already in the car though.
Dumb rule.
I didn't want to go back in there and grab them.
I still want to pull the ultimate heist.
Oh yeah. So what we're gonna do is
we need to do this.
So I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna grab my White Claws. I'm gonna go to another. I'm just gonna go to a checkout. Gage is gonna be at another one, complete like next to me or something. He's gonna.
No, I'm just gonna be walking by.
He's gonna walk by. He's gonna see me and be like an old. He's gonna act like an old friend I haven't seen in a while.
Right.
And he's gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, hey, dude, what is? Oh, I haven't seen you in so long." Yeah. And I'm like, "Dude, hey, like it's so good to see you. Like, what are you doing? Oh, you know, just I was just looking for some food. You know, I get paid like next week, so I was kind of looking at like food that I'm gonna buy because like your boy's struggling." And then I'm like, oh, dang, I'm sorry about that. And then
I'm like, hey, man, it's okay.
And then I hand her the claws. She's like, I need to see your ID. I'm like, here you go. As I'm handing the ID, Gage is going to be like, dude, can you give me a ride home? And I'm like, yeah, dude, you can hop in my car and come with me. I'll take you home. And then hopefully the lady's like, I'm going to need to see his ID if you're going to purchase these, if you guys are going to ride together. And then Gage is going to be like, well, I'm not 21. She's gonna be like, well, then you can't buy these. And I'm gonna look at Gage and be like, sorry, man, find your own way home. And then I'm gonna buy the claws and I'm just gonna leave.
That's right. And then I'm gonna walk out the opposite end of the store.
Yeah.
Run down back to his side, high five him right outside the door.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna pick one of those bad boys up and I'm gonna underage drink.
And then the lady's gonna look at me and she's gonna be like, you're a real jerk, man. You're a real jerk face. Choosing alcohol over your friend you haven't seen in a while needs a ride. I'm like, sorry, you know I have a problem.
Yeah, I just make like a giant sign and just go, please, I need a ride home. My freaking daughter just got out of school and I can't pick her up. I don't have a car. You're like, sorry, dude, I need this stuff.
My wife kicked me out.
I'm not giving you a ride.
She froze all of my assets.
All of my assets.
And then the lady's like, you're 20 and all
horrible.
This is happening to you?
This is horrible. You need to give him a ride.
And then she's like,
if I can't buy this alcohol without him being there,
you're not getting a ride.
This is your fault.
Yeah.
This is your fault, cashier.
Yeah. And then she's going to be like.
And then she's going to start crying because she's going to be so moved about my story.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to give it all I got.
Or she just didn't hear it because she works at Walmart and is 100 years old.
Her ears don't work.
What did he say?
What did he say?
You can't buy those. But yeah, that was the Walmart story.
Oh, the Walmart story.
And yet every time we ran into somebody, and like one lady we ran into at Walmart, she overheard us talking about it. Walgreens, sorry. She overheard us talking about it, and she was like, yeah, I'd have my kids with me, and they'd be like, are they 21? And I would look at them and be like, no.
Camera pans over, it's like a baby in a diaper with a binky toy or whatever.
I'm gonna see your ID. Show me your ID right now. And you just pop out the passy, and they're
is
like,
that baby 21?
It's not a real ID, that's a pacifier.
Can't fool me, you're going to jail. Trying to buy alcohol for this kid? No, I'm buying it for myself.
She's like
43.
drinking milk. She takes it out. It's like, what is this, vodka? Like dumps it out. Dumps it out. It's like, that's white vodka. That's weird. And she's like, it was milk. But yeah, that was a crazy time. I never heard that in my life.
Yeah. Like, it was pretty stupid. I mean, I understand the law, and honestly, I think it's a great law. But for us, in that exact moment,
It wasn't a good law.
no thanks.
I didn't like it.
At least cut us some slack. It's our first time hearing this law.
Yeah.
And we're blindsided.
I can't even get
We
back
got
at you.
T-boned.
I can't even, like, get back at you by waiting outside of your establishment 15, 30 minutes early because you're open all the time.
That's right.
Oh.
We should wait outside her house.
That's,
That's a crime.
it's like in Toy Story.
Whatever, man.
Toy Story 4, whenever the bunny and the duck, they, like, follow her home or whatever.
Yeah,
you see
dude.
she, like, drinks wine, goes to bed, and they're, like, huddle over her. That's what we'll do.
Yeah, dude.
Except
totally.
we would go to jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we wouldn't get caught.
Unless we dress up in the suit, then we're like, we're toys, dude.
We would not get caught. We would delete this episode off the internet. Nobody would ever
Dude.
have any proof.
I would love to see the alternate reality of, like, us being super spies.
Dude.
Like Splinter Cell type stuff, like Tom Clancy stories.
Yeah, dude.
I'd love to see that.
That would be freaking killer, dude.
Yeah.
We'd be like, see, that'd be a great movie. Because we'd be like, funny.
Yeah. It's a comedy about two super spies.
Yeah.
But it's like an action comedy, but like action, like,
thriller.
yeah. So
You'll
like,
be thrilled when you see the movie.
when you have action in a comedy, it's like there's comedy and then the action is like family friendly to a point.
Yeah.
Or if it's like rated R and it's still kind of like, we're talking comedy, but I want like blood and guts.
Yeah, I was going to say, why don't we take it like
To the next level, to
the
where
next
it's never
level.
been.
where it's never been before.
Because we're super spies. Let's say we're trying to like, okay, let's say we're against the Russians or something like that.
Let's just say that.
Yeah, we're just, let's say, you
Let's
and
say.
me, let's say.
Okay, count of three.
1, 2, 3.
We're
Say.
against the
Okay.
Russians.
mhm.
That was just me saying it that time.
Can we dub that over? Just me, like.
Well, in order for that to be true, we'd have to say, let's say. But you just said, let's say, and then you said.
So anyway, let's say that we're we're fighting against the Russians or whatever. You and I have to retrieve some plans or whatever.
Yes.
And let's say these plans are in this like
Bunker.
where it's like Russians are guarding it.
Everywhere.
Like this big time Russian dude has the plans and he's being protected, right?
Mhm.
It's not gonna be a clean job.
No.
We gotta
Definitely
take all these
gonna
guys
be
out.
Unclean.
Yeah, and there's gonna be some bloodshed. There's gonna be
I'm gonna need some hand sanitizer.
we're snapping necks.
99.9% of germs gonna
Cashing
be
checks.
wiped out of my freaking hands.
Yeah, it's gonna be,
After I drop these dudes.
and everyone in the audience has to see what we're doing. You
That's
know,
right.
we're not
dude.
just shooting once, and just like, a head. If
Hoping
we
they're
shoot the head,
dead.
dude, splatter.
Done.
Gotta see it.
It's not gonna be like Mark Wahlberg in freaking We Own the Night when the dude walks right up to him, like 6 inches away, had a point blank shot to this guy's face, to Mark Wahlberg's face, shoots him, does not kill him, hits him
Yeah.
in the cheek, goes out his jaw. Like,
Yeah.
he's in the hospital, lives. This guy's an amateur. And I'm
Yep.
pretty sure he was Russian. Yeah, he was Russian. He was
Yes.
a Russian hitman.
That's right.
That is so funny, dude.
Not saying Russians are like,
Ridiculous.
not saying all Russians are evil or anything.
Oh, no.
But yeah, in the movie that did happen. My heart
Just a
dropped because
stupid
I was
shot,
like,
dude.
please, not my man Mark.
I thought he was going to die. And
I
then
did too. I was like, no.
everyone thinks for sure he's going to die. This guy has a gun
Yeah.
6 inches away from his head. Completely misses.
Yeah. I liked
What
that.
an idiot.
I really liked that movie.
Whoever shot that gun, total idiot.
Yeah. I did like that movie though. I will say one thing I didn't care too much for is like Joaquin Phoenix's like dad had died and so he was like, I'm gonna become a cop now. When he was like completely against them. Like he wasn't really against them, but he was like, that's not my thing. And he was like a nightclub dude. And then he was like, my dad's dead, so I have to be a cop now. And then like he becomes a cop like that. Like no problem at all.
Yeah, like the thing is, like there's definite like time that goes on between there, but they didn't put it in that, like they didn't make it to where you understood there was time.
Yeah.
They just like cut to the next thing, and then he was a cop, and it's like
And then his chick just leaves him. Like, we just forget about her in the story after that. Like, I get it, she was there for most of it.
She was at the very end.
Oh, yeah,
He
she
thought
was
he
at the
saw her.
funeral.
He thought
he saw her,
at
but
the,
which
at
was
the
weird, though,
dedication
because
thing.
it's like, okay, that story's just open. And you're not going to make a second movie. No one wants to see that. But, I mean...
You said you liked it.
I did like it, but, like, I liked it, but... There's really no story to tell after that unless you just want to...
I don't think there is either.
Mark Wahlberg, Joaquin Phoenix, 2 cops cleaning up the streets. I don't want to see that. And it's mainly, if you do that, it's just a story about how he's trying to get his chick back.
I thought it was...
But I also don't want to see that.
I thought it was a really cool idea.
Yeah.
But it was a very poor execution.
Yeah.
You didn't say that when you saw it. You said you liked it a lot.
No, I'm just saying yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. When
You're
I'm
just
saying
saying
yes, when I'm saying yeah, it's just, I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was like, what?
No, I liked it. I thought it was executed fine. But again, if you're like a movie buff, like a movie critic, you pretty much hate everything.
Not true.
Like, I'm very easily impressed.
You are.
But, like, and I like that because I can enjoy
I can enjoy
a lot more stuff.
I just have a different opinion, you know?
No,
I
yeah,
just thought
but
it
you,
was
like,
poor
I'm just watching the
execution.
movie just to watch it, and, like, you're, like, looking at stuff, and, like, that's cool, though, because, like, you have a deeper appreciation for a lot of things, like, that you see in movies, such as, like, score, certain action shots, script, all that
Big
good
deal.
stuff, to where I'm like, that was a good movie. I really like watching that.
Wow, I like the explosions.
Yeah, but I thought it was a good movie. I mean,
yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix and Mark Wahlberg acted fantastic.
No, they were amazing.
Yeah.
They were great.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't... Like, I was reading some reviews, and the director was James Gray, and I can't remember other work that he's done, but it was some stuff that I'd seen, but not a lot. And, like, I saw one of the reviews on there was like, in this house, we love James Gray. And I was like, that was not a well-directed movie. I don't know why you would defend that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm like, maybe he's a great guy. I'm not attacking his personality or him as a person.
Right.
I just, you know, if I did a bad job like on my job and someone said I didn't like that, you know, I don't like that flyer that much.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not feeling attacked personally. I don't think that movie was directed well.
Yeah.
That's just what I think, you know?
Okay.
That's my truth, you know?
Speaking of truth.
Speak your truth, man.
Please speak
Go
your truth.
off.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I do know, you know, how long do you think until Mark Wahlberg plays a superhero?
I don't know. Like, the thing is like, he's getting up there in age.
But he still
He's
looks
not in the
amazing.
prime. Oh, yeah, he didn't. I mean, he looks
He's never
great.
looked so good.
But, I mean, he's not in the prime of his life anymore, you know? He's just, like, it's a little ahead of his time. I think he could play a superhero. I just don't have any that come to mind right now.
Yeah, I really don't know which one
I don't
because,
have
like,
anything that comes to mind.
a real tough, rugged guy.
I don't think he's into that stuff, though. He doesn't seem to want to be into
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
He's a great actor,
Dude, yeah.
but he hasn't gotten any roles like that, so I don't know. He mostly does, like, comedies, and he's done a few dramas and action movies.
Reality TV. He's got his own show with his bros.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually on its last season.
So
But I want a Wahlburger so bad. I want to try one of those burgers.
I saw one in Kansas City.
Really?
Yeah. Didn't
Like,
get to
while
go, but
oh man. If you go sometime, could you save me a burger? I know it'll be really cold and old, but like, I don't know. I'd like to try it.
I don't know if I'll do that.
All right.
So sad.
I'm gonna cut this one short because I'm pretty tired.
All right.
Sorry, I had to work all day again.
Forever.
Yeah, I've been up since 6. So
We record these late.
yeah, we got to be consistent when
We do.
get it. We had that one slip up, but we were both sick.
Yeah.
Back to back.
Back to back to
Back
back.
to back.
Back to back. X-Men Origins Wolverine.
That was a good movie too.
It's pretty
But
solid.
thanks for watching, guys, and listening to our
Yeah.
rants. I think the rants actually made me super tired.
Yeah, I'm pretty
I'm pretty
I
beat.
don't know why, but the word trunked came to mind.
It was like
I'm pretty trunked
pretty
right now.
trunked. It was kind of like The Purge, but with emotions.
That movie was bad.
That was a really bad movie. Oh my gosh, that was
That was
bad.
a bad movie.
The newest. I didn't see the
The,
other ones.
It was the first Purge. And
Yeah, I
man,
didn't.
was it horrible.
Yeah.
Man, was it horrific.
I didn't care.
And not in scariness.
And then we had 2 friends at the time that were like, we're gonna go see it, and we were like, don't. They were like, we're gonna do that anyway. And then they messaged us and were like, that was a really bad movie. And
I
we
don't
were
like when people do that.
I hate that.
I'm like,
Because I told you
not to go do that.
I told you the newest, the most recent Fantastic Four movie was an absolute crummy turd.
I heard that all over the place, dude.
And you have not seen it.
I didn't see it. Not worth my time.
And I told one of our buddies, I was like, don't watch that movie. And he was like, oh, is it really bad? And I was like, yes. And then he messaged me like a couple days later and was like, that was a really bad movie. I was like, I told you that. Why would you?
Wait, you're telling me something that I already know.
Yeah, and then he was
in fact,
like,
that I told you already.
yeah, he was like, I just kind of had to see for myself, you know? And I was like, I get that, but you just wasted a lot of your life. I wouldn't lie to you about
what that
something
tells
like
me is you don't believe what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you have to see it for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So-and-so's dead. I need to see that. You don't believe me?
That's right.
No. That's like, you believe what they say on the internet, but you don't believe the words coming out of my mouth right now?
Chris Tucker, man.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Preposterous.
Mm-hmm.
Every other word that means that.
Yeah.
Synonyms.
Yep.
Synonyms.
But
all right. Yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys, or listening wherever.
Thanks for listening in.
We're on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Subscribe, you know.
Subscribe and don't go sit at closed establishments.
Please don't do that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And goodbye.
How hard is it to not break your phone?
Not hard. I've done it successfully with probably my last 6 phones. Oh wait, I've only had 6 phones.
Yeah, every phone I've had, I have not broken. Because it's just not hard to
Just
take
be
care
responsible.
of things. It's not hard to take care of things.
It's not. It's really not.
You don't want to
put
break
yourself
it? Just put a case on it.
I mean, people put cases on it. Like, my dad had a case. His still broke. Like, sometimes you hit stuff.
Yeah, I get freak accidents, but like, there's so many, like, when we were in high school, everyone's iPhone was just broken.
Dude, I know.
And I'm like,
I don't know, like shattered to
yeah,
crap.
Yeah, they were like,
you would see the circuits underneath the
Yeah.
and they're like, it cuts my finger when I drag my finger across it. I'm like,
you have an OtterBox on there and a protective screen cover that's
Never
supposed
helps,
to
dude.
break. And they're like,
that
yeah, I took it out.
OtterBox,
I took it out for a second, threw it on my bed, and it just shattered. I'm like,
Dude.
what are you sleeping on, rocks?
The whole life-proof case is bull crap. That freaking front is not even protective. It's just like a plastic thing so
it's
water
just-
can't get to it.
Yeah, that's it.
It's not even protective.
Yeah.
It's not life-proof. Don't false advertise to me, okay? I'm
They
so
should've-
sick of that.
You know what would have made me bought it? If they were like kind of life proof. Like sometimes protects from water.
Yeah.
Occasional damage, occasional drops.
It might break.
Yeah, if it said that, I'd have been like, all right,
I'll buy that.
I'll buy that because
Honest.
they're being totally honest with me.
Totally honest.
Yeah, it's like you drop it in the toilet, it might save it.
I love that though.
Yeah.
I desire honesty in advertisement.
Yeah.
I really do. It's something different.
Yeah.
Because everyone's just lying, saying, we've got the best thing. We got the best thing. Every single time a movie comes out, I see a little snippet on Instagram, and it says, #1 movie in the world. Okay, what's the #1 movie in the world?
I'm like, you guys said that about the movie 2 weeks ago.
Every single movie coming out is the #1 movie in the world.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So stop saying that to me.
You know what the #1 movie in the world is?
What?
Endgame.
Dude, straight up.
That's the real #1 movie in the world.
No lie.
Dude.
Not even lying. Dude, you're not lying to me right now. Don't do it.
Come on.
Ha!
Mr. Stark! I don't feel so good.
Oh, I don't want to go.